Dentus Fortuna fucking you that.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started.
And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather a fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
What should we do if he's unwilling to heed what we say?
His house has always been loyal to mine, and it has always been more than worth their while. So tell him that I would like it to remain so. I do not expect any great obstacles, but it would be wise to show Sir Jaromir respect by sending him someone of status. He will take his time over being persuaded, and then concur, as he always has done.
I'll get to him somehow, sir.
I expect nothing less from you.
Is that all, sir?
It's no simple task. Knowing Jaromir, if I sent a common messenger, he'd come back with a boot print on his backside. Dealing with the lower nobility can be tricky. They tend to be fixated on their own somewhat fragile status.
Is the route safe?
As I said, the fortress is in the wilderness amongst the cliffs.
The wilderness?
There are many places where outlaws may be hiding, so watch out.
Don't worry, sir. I have Henry here by my side for such situations.
I'm good at beating people with
We'll
a stick.
take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. I think that is all for now. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor. A stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He has my
He was the leader
fucking
of a
sword.
band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. And sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Uri here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There, your, equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable.
Why, thank you.
Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount, and therefore he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish.
Alrighty.
Gentlemen, follow me.
Otto von Gismarck seems to actually be an okay dude.
So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're gonna act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offense.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realize it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realized that.
You couldn't have realized! Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more, I apologize. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Okay.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
Don't be surprised. My lord doesn't take kindly to those who insist on putting a rope round his neck.
I understand. I expect no one does. In any case, we'd have it a lot easier, your lord and I, if his behavior weren't so redolent of a bandit. Nevertheless, welcome to Trosky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has
Incorrect.
it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers.
Ugh.
It's very easy to get lost.
Okay. So where am I?
The jail cells are down there. But I believe
I
you are
am
already
aware.
fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
All too well, thanks.
So I'll be living here.
Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift from our gracious lord, to ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stables. They're beyond the gate, down the path. Ask for Kabat. He was supposed to prepare a horse and tack for you. Or tell him you'll keep your own, if you insist. Then he'll give you proper tack, at least, so you don't disgrace us.
Thanks. I'm grateful.
As you should be. So, you and I are finished, and I can finally attend to some proper work, so this castle doesn't fall on our heads.
He seems familiar. Sure. Oh, and look at that. That's where all my pre-order junk is. We'll figure out my stuff here. So this is going to go in slot 1. I don't think I have more than... Oh, that's because I don't have my stuff equipped, right? Hunter's belt. Hunter's pouch. So then I can equip my mace to slot 2. Oh, weird. Okay. Slot 1. And then mace to slot 2. Got it. Okay. Then a Kuman shield. Defense plus 250. I think we're going to take the Shield of Spring. So that's assigned both. My crossbow. Probably want that on a slot as well. Oh, we'll just need to get it bigger. And we'll put the bolts on. That has to go in a slot as well, so that won't happen. And well, we'll use the yellow outfit, I guess. No, we'll use the... So... Alright. This is all like regular clothes. Pourpont is Gambison. A Saxon halberd. Nice. And the chest can go on top. And again, that Gambson can be removed. Master Huntsman's gloves. We'll throw the riding gloves on our regular set. Then... Huh. Well, I guess we'll throw some hose on, then padded foot protection. What about these boots? No. Then for my head, oh, I need my coif first. Then I can throw the bassinet on. Good enough for now. Thought I had something a little nicer than that, but I guess I don't. Then for outfit number 2, we'll be playing around and getting our nicest charisma stuff. That puts it to 6. That puts it to 7. That puts it to 6, 6, 7, 5, 3, 4, 6. Master Huntsman's Hood. 12. 14. Nothing's beaten 14 so far, so we're gonna go with the fitted coat. Our nicest quality stuff. My charisma seems to be topping out at 15, which is fine, I guess. Oh, 16, look at that. Because I can wear the hat as well. 17, boom, right there. Good enough. Alright, charisma is topping out at 17 with this outfit. Cool. Much keys, bandages, blacksmith, dice, tin badge. I could sell all that shit. Na 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 na. Look, I have some food and it's not all shit. Books. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep the bow, the mace on for now, and we'll move the crossbow on it at some point. My armor looks like shit. But there we are. Alrighty. So, this sword goes in there. All the shields that I'm not currently using go in there. Riding Waffenrock. I gotta look at that. Does that switch a slot? No, I can equip it. So yeah, that's staying. Then that leaves, these leave. That leaves. We'll keep the plate. Negative 84. Unconspicuousness, so maybe we'll throw that on. The only thing that changes between the two of them is 1 point. So we'll do that. And then my stuff. Take that. Food is good. Books will drop off. I don't know. And then other. We'll probably sell all that shit, so it's alright. Alrighty. Now we're feeling good.
What would you like, friend?
What do you have for sale?
How much money do I have? I have 112. Pole arms. A glaive. That's pretty cool. He doesn't seem to have anything that I can use for my gauntlets and nothing.
Oh well, what can you do?
Yeah. Sorry, dude. Yeah, that's my nice stuff. And that's my
Then
regular stuff. New quest, skill teacher, cobbler. So I guess, Pebbles, my dear, you'll just have to wait here. Because the other horse is going to be a lot better, I bet. Yeah, look at that. Much better. I mean, they basically gave me an old nag. But it's not this guy. Oh, I can talk to him.
Greetings. Do you need something?
I'm here for some horse tack. I hear you have something for me.
Christ, what kind of mess is this again? I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you our herring first. You can take him, they said. So kindly take a look at him in the stable here and tell me if you want him or not.
Okay.
Good to see you, my friend.
It didn't seem like it. You are horse. You are herring. We will take him.
I took a look at Herring.
And?
I'll take him.
Good. He ain't the fastest, but he'll work his little heart out, and he'll keep going for fucking ages. And he's a well-behaved, smart animal as well. An honest stock, too. From the Sameen stud farm. Not one of them stolen nags that's seen around these parts. I've heard that wind is blowing from them dodgy nomads.
There are nomads around here.
Aye. I hear their camp is somewhere in the rocks by Rock Tower Pond. They've got horses there. God knows how they came by them.
See, they refuse to say
Useful to know.
gypsies.
So I can avoid
Just say
such
gypsies,
places.
it's fine.
Well, let's not forget about your horse. He's there in the stables, so go and get him. You do know how to ride, don't you?
Well, I know the basics, but I wouldn't say no to some good advice.
That's wise. The first thing is, pet him now and again when you're in the saddle. Then he'll be calmer, looser. Actually, best do that as soon as you mount him. Once you're mounted, don't drive him too much over tough terrain. He won't trot too good and he won't move too fast neither. After all, the roads ain't for show. And horses ain't stupid, mind. If you leave him standing around, he'll most likely go and find a place he likes. A trough where he can drink, or maybe some pasture. So don't be surprised if you leave him alone and then can't find him afterwards.
All right. I'll bear that in mind.
Hey, look.
And of course, the horse needs good kit. No more than yourself. Saddle, bridle, horseshoes. I've prepared some decent tack for you, so I don't get my arse whipped for not treating his lordship's honoured guest right. Mistakes don't go unpunished here. You can tack him up yourself, right?
Sure. Thanks.
It was good to see you, my friend.
Alright. So then, if I go in here, first we're going to look at my stats. Secondary, those aren't upgradable. Okay. You know how to store ingredients. Raw food and herbs you have in your inventory will spoil 50% slower. That's nice. While brewing potions, your energy will slowly replenish and nourishment will not decrease. That's fine too. You can poison more arrows from a single dose of poison, and it will last on your weapons for more hits. That's fine. For each potion or alcohol effect you have active at one time, your vitality increases by 1. Interesting. I think we're going to pick preservation. Then horsemanship. Repairs with the cobbler's kit will be 20% more effective. Because you know pouches and satchels, you'll have +1 bonus on thievery skill if you pick pockets. If you use a quick start, your horse will briefly run faster than the wind. The effect will last 10 seconds. That's fine. Rearing your horse frightens your enemies much more than before. Nah. Wasn't quite sure what to do there, but we got it. Thievery. Alright, in the inventory, I go to horse. And I move that to my inventory. Got it. Okay. So then I can go to other. No. Armor. And then it's a horse. Look at that. Okay. Move to horse. Move to horse. And move to horse. And move to horse. Wonderful. So then on the horse, I can equip shoes. And a saddle. And a bridle. And a harness.